So make me an offer. If it's high enough, maybe you'll walk out of here.
I won't cave into your demands, Irene.
I should have known there's only one way you'd entertain me. Nice knowing you, pal.
Halt! I am Major Artano of the Imperial Military. Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
We're right in the middle of a business transaction. Come back later.
Quiet, scum! I will deal with you presently.
You talk a big game from across the galaxy, Angrel.
Will be applying a lightsaber to the right power conduits ought to do the trick.
I solve a lot of problems with my weapon.
Wish I had one every time a stack of data pads lands on my desk. Inquisitor Farav. Impressive.
Explains why you're not here. Scared, huh?
Even my Padawan is laughing at you.
You must be so embarrassed.
You killed good men at that recruitment center.
Cypher, hope you don't mind my checking in. You weren't expecting any other calls?
Hunter, my good friend. Who would I rather talk to?
I'm hoping no one. I get jealous. Your visit to Mega Security Ward 23 left it in bad shape. Now do I come into your house and break your things? But you finding that holotrap? Frying your keeper's synapses? That's kind of cosmic justice.
You're really worried about me.
Who else can I whisper sweet things to?
Your friend in the Republic. Young, SIS, winning smile.
Guards! Security breach! Engage Protocol 27 immediately!
It's funny us bumping into each other like this, General.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm the one who blew up that big, expensive toy of yours.
Hey, what took you so long?
Sorry, Master. All the speeders were taken.
I'll let it go, but only this once. If that thing eats us, you're fired.
Who's next? The farm girl or the old colonel?
Point the laser at yourself and put us out of your misery.
Really? That's just rude. You can't fight what you can't see.
I don't need to see you. I can smell you.
I'm starting to like you. What a shame you have to die.
But if we can't trick the Star Cabal, the Empire and the Republic both face decimation.
Who wants to live forever? I'm in.
Retirement's keeping you busy. The truth is, I'm glad you made it. We didn't have a chance to say goodbye.
It's never goodbye between us. You know I'll follow you anywhere.
That's very good. I'm really glad you're here.
Surviving conspirators, I need their secrets. Give the data to me, please.
You know, people keep asking for the Black Codex. Frankly, I'm surprised everyone finds it so interesting.
I never did like your sense of humor.
Free whether you stay or go. Run now, and maybe I won't find you once I'm out.
Nobody asked you anything.
Always such a charmer.
Lord Kavos decided that a fight to the death would determine his champion. Every man for himself. Once the fighting began, I closed in. I started by grabbing a Nikto thug who was making liberal use of a flamethrower. With pinpoint accuracy, I hurled him toward Kavos, whose robes were instantly ignited.
I wish I could have seen the look on Kavos' face.
I would estimate that he was surprised, sir. Although Kavos was thoroughly distracted, I remained cautious and did not engage him directly. Instead, I targeted a nearby Mandalorian using a jetpack. As soon as his velocity and flight vector were pointed correctly, I opened fire with my cannons, sending him barreling into Kavos and the Nikto. The explosion did the rest.
If we obtain that cloaking device prototype, we can understand how it works. Develop a way to see through it.
Skip the fancy euphemisms, Warren. We're here to commit burglary.
Prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order. The trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
I think I'll take the first option.
I didn't bring you here for levity.
So you'll need to commandeer an Imperial crawler tank and use it to pass through undetected.
I'm always up for joyriding in a 100-ton war machine.
Try not to get carried away.
Can you not see your corrupt and weak-minded leaders are dragging you down? Your republic will fall, by the hands of the Empire or by the weight of its own decadence. The end is inevitable. Why prolong the suffering?
Is this how you greet everyone you meet?
You take charge of their own fates. I will give your people the future they deserve.
You want to conquer the galaxy for its own good.
The people of the Republic are cowed and complacent.
There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
You're not very good with people, are you?
You're not funny.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Ow, jerk! If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, waking monkey lizard, you name it.
Recite the Sith code for me, Acolyte, and explain its meaning in battle, war, and politics.
Sure, give me a minute. Well, you see there's the dark side, the light side, and there you have it.
Pathetic. I can read the lie from a nascent Force user with my eyes closed.
She's a pain in the neck.
Ha! Who's a pain in the neck? I'm the one wearing a shock collar. I suppose I can play Tomb Tour Guide. A lot of work went into cracking that nut. But I did it once. I can do it again. So we're clear. I'm officially on strike when it comes to domestic duties.
I promise you, I won't require a maid.
Secret entrance is right here. You're welcome.
I'm not saying I think Master Ares is behind it, but maybe it's worth looking into.
Now you're starting to use your brain.
House Terral would like me to stand down the army that's at their gates and perhaps join them?
No, they'd like you to put on a dress and do a jig. Of course they want you to join them.
Ah. I wasn't sure if you'd be foolish enough to come aboard, Jedi. But I can sense your presence.
Did the docking starship clue you in as well?
What was it like, letting your life force drain away to shield a stranger from me? How did it feel?
Indulge me first. Tell me how it felt to fail miserably.
Cannot fail. In fact, I've already won.
Really? Because I'm almost positive I'm still alive.
Captain Oblivious. Boo.
Oh, I didn't see you enter.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice. So step away from the Carbonite Man and no one ends up in a grave.
This is a private party.
Then consider it crashed.
I'll never doubt Lord Barris again. What do we do?
These gents look reasonable. We'll reason with them.
Tumar and his mates can't even spell reasonable.
All me gonna be able to spell is kill. K-Y-Y-Y-L.
Unless they receive more potent weapons.
Slaves. They're never satisfied.
Having been a slave for a period of time, I'd say that's an understatement.
Carbonites, not kill you. So kindly surrender now.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline your generous offer.
Sure hope that imposter was right. And that thing takes less than a minute.
Just sit tight. I'm sure this will work.
Sorry. I always get chatty when I'm about to die.
You must be a joy to work for.
Lord Grathan is a rogue Sith who boldly defies the Dark Council. Locked away here, he's been untouchable. Lord Barris wants to let Grathan know he can be reached. And after a year undercover, I've discovered the way. Lord Grathan has a son.
Maybe in another year you can find out his shoe size.
He wears boots, not shoes, smart mouth.
You are a breath away from the Master himself.
Spare us, and I'll help you destroy Lord Grathan instead.
You want me to kill your husband? Aren't you the dutiful wife?
I cannot break him!
Nice lungs you got there.
Mind your tongue, or I will cut it out! I cannot break him!
I feel your anger, Master.
Blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient could feel my anger!
Okay, I'm officially scared.
I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
Wake me when you figure it out.
Jedi, you have a rational mind. You know trying to capture a dreadnought with the forces we have is utter insanity.
If the opportunity arises, I'm fully prepared to cheat my way to victory.
Ah, excellent.
I still don't understand what a Padawan does.
All Padawans must first learn humility. So, find a mop and bucket and start with the cargo hold.
Humility, huh? Then Master Satil told me to tell you, a Jedi Master needs humility more. So do it yourself and stop teasing your Padawan.
Sith, I'm prepared to detonate even if it means we all die. You've just wandered into your own funeral, throwing the switch. What? No, come on, detonate. Detonate!
Today is not your day.
This mission is critical. Work, blast it, work!
Get it through your head. Your detonator doesn't work.
Anyone else, I would destroy them for practice.
Not much of a thank you.
Malicos, too incompetent.
Battalion was to be assigned to Corellia, but Barras redirected it to Hoth, where its strength is being wasted. General Greast commands. He must be convinced to abandon Barras's orders and take Armageddon Battalion to Corellia.
Guess I better break out my winter gear again.
You stay dead this time. I'm taking your head.
My head has a strict no detachment policy.
Humor is often used to mask fear.
Right. All right. You must be the luckiest being in the galaxy. But Darth Barras will see that luck run out.
If I had a credit for every time someone I'm about to kill predicted my doom...
I hesitate. You cause my insides to scream.
Maybe your last meal isn't agreeing with you.
Such humor eases my suspicions. Apologies.
My lord, I regret that our paths must diverge. Out of respect, I wanted to be here to witness your fate.
That's what I like about you, Quinn. Your flair for the theatrical.
Assassins arriving on secret landing fields. It will be difficult to stop them all.
Bad news always brightens my mood.
You still recognize me. Consider yourself fortunate that I am reaching out like this.
I'm sorry, should I know you?
Your wit has not improved.
I'm Theron Shan, SIS. We spoke on the Hollow.
Any relation to the Jedi Grandmaster Satil Shan?
This is why I keep asking for a codename.
Victory for the Republic depends on you.
Dependable is my middle name.
You profane our entire history by your presence alone. Did you believe you could breach the chambers of the Dark Council and go unpunished? That you could steal our great works without challenge?
Is that how you talk to all of your visitors? No wonder you're all alone in here.
We've proven that victory, true victory, is within reach. Just imagine, all of the Emperor's followers truly defeated at last. We're close now, I'm sure of it. This is a great day.
So I normally charge by cargo mass. I don't know Korriban's mass offhand, but I'm sure if we check the HoloNet... If you wanted to play with the Jedi's toys, you should have asked nicely. Now you're going to have to clean up this whole mess.
Hey, sulking isn't going to change anything.
I ran the images through some databases. They were pieces of ancient Rakata technology.
Ancient technology, galactic conspiracy, secret labs. Should we get our heads checked?
Told you to let it go. You did your part. None of this concerns you.
You're shoving antiques into people's guts to make an army. Yeah, I'm concerned.
They're in a hidden facility on the planet Rakata Prime. That's our target.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how suicidal is this one going to be?
No worse than usual, so maybe a 12? The message...
Imperials have the best dirty little secrets. Remember Drummond Koss?
Dirty is right. I don't think I'll ever forget that poor Admiral and his horrible daughter.
We're wounded to the secure area. Move it!
I'm the chief medic. Just call me Doc. You and your gorgeous friend cleared a nice path, but we can't leave. Got a whole nest of collocoids massing to attack.
Take cover. This is about to get ugly.
It's been ugly for a while. Just keeps getting uglier. I've got dozens of wounded here. Hope you're not one of those junior Jedi.
Do we have to save him too?
Hey, look at that. We are alive. Nice work.
A lot of wounded here. You're the only doctor?
Honey, I do the work of 10 medics. And that's on a bad day. I don't know what genius picked a collocoid breeding ground for our medical facility. But we need to evacuate quick.
Bellis is KIA. That's some fine work, Sergeant. Do you think you could have taken a little longer getting to the RV point?
Sir, please come and assist me if you feel it would be beneficial, sir.
This isn't a joke, Sergeant.
Finished reviewing the intel from Bellis's field box. It's given us a real breakthrough.
Was there more? Or do I start guessing?
Sorry to break up your little meeting, but Havoc Squad sends their regards.
Sounds like we're gonna be hitting the Separatists where they live. Good work.
I'm a charming person. What can I say?
Yeah, I guess you missed your calling. Just hang on before you file for that transfer. We still got work to do.